So what does it mean to really get started? I mean, to really use what you have. Most of us do not live in the perfect conditions as far as lighting and on location shooting, or have the money to jump in the car and do a road trip across country, or work in a studio with all the expensive strobe lights or natural light pouring in. So when it's like that, what do? You use what you have. For me, I'm quick to jump in my vehicle and ride through my neighborhood. Sometimes having less breeds more creativity. It forced me to really think and go deeper. That's what this video is about today. Let's talk.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into it, first, thank you for tuning in. But make sure you hit the subscribe button and and feel free to leave a comment. It really helps the channel, and it helps to push forward the content to those who need it the most. My whole purpose behind this channel and the things that I talk about is basically advice I wish I had learned when I first started out. So usually it's short and sweet, but I want to add a lot of value in that time frame. So today I want to talk about use what you have. So recently I took a dive into some videos from behind the scenes of a very accomplished creator from her days when she was online, because she came from the online scene to the big screen. And so I began to notice that she had a camera much less than the one that I have. She did not have this full crew that I always imagine in my mind that most people have, this team, this tribe. She just had friends holding her camera who could not operate in manual, did not know the difference between the shutter button or the battery. And so she had to basically coach them throughout the whole process. And one particular scene, she needed her friend to zoom in and out, and the friend did not know how to do it. So she told her, just use your feet, throw it on on auto, and just use your feet. And something clicked, like, okay, you don't need what you think you need in order to do what you want to do. So I began to just look around. So this is a clamp that I use I clamp it to my light stands, or you can use anything really. And the whole purpose behind it is for me to be able to get behind the scenes and create content for my IG page, to upload things, because I don't really have anyone to hold my camera or have the budget to bring in a videographer to really get a lot of behind the scenes when I'm shooting. But these are things I want to share because I really have a niche, being able to connect with my audience and connect with my client per se prior to doing any shooting. Sometimes, and I need to do better. I don't even know what the image looks like, because the connection is so good that once I take care of the technical stuff, like the lighting is in place and the settings on the camera are correct, I can just shoot. And 100% of the time I come away with some pretty good pictures and images that the client loves. But I think that's more so due to the connection and just using what I have. I just had this perception that I needed expensive gear and I needed this whole team, but really you don't. A tripod, you set up your camera, you find you a good location, and you just go for it. And a lot of times you let your client know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and they truly understand. So this video was really just about just encouraging you to use what you have. And I think the less you have, it forces you to be more creative. It forces you to really go beyond just the surface, because you don't have some of the things that some of these high-end content creators have, but they were once where you are now. So you have to remember that. That's really important to understand that we all have a day one, and a lot of times we show up on the chapter that the person is in now. They may be on chapter 12, but we did not necessarily see chapter 1 through 11. And so I'm just really inspired to just really use what I have and just really try to tap into that creativity with a minimalist approach to it, not knowing what the journey may take me, but at the same time just using the tools, the gifts, and the resources that I have in order to accomplish what I need to do. Photography is a great avenue to explore when it comes to that, because you are studying the light, you're looking for the perfect location. We don't all have a state-of-the-art studio, so you may just be in a small room in your home with some seamless paper on the wall, but if you light it good, no one ever knows. So this is just to really just encourage you to just really use what you have, because a lot of the people that we really want to get to that level and be like, you'd be surprised where they started, and it's usually at the bottom. It's not with a whole lot of stuff or gear, equipment. They had a day one, and so they built upon that, and look at them now. So do not despise humble beginnings, and continue to create. Look forward to speaking with you again soon. I promised you to be sweet, short and sweet, and I kept my promise. So, and plus it's late at night, so I'm tired, but I definitely wanted to drop this. So I'll see you again soon in my next video. Take care.